A first sign of the beginning of understanding is the wish to die. A book must be the axe for the frozen sea within us. All language is but a poor translation. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Better to have and not need than to need and not have. Beyond a certain point, there is no return. This point has to be reached. Books are a narcotic. By believing passionately in something that still does not exist, we create it. The non-existent is whatever we have not sufficiently desired. Don't bend. Don't water it down. Don't try to make it logical. Don't edit your own soul according to the fashion. Rather, follow your most intense obsessions mercilessly. Don't despair. Despair suggests you are in total control and know what is coming. You don't surrender to events with hope. Don't despair, not even over the fact that you don't despair. I am a cage in search of a bird. I am free, and that is why I am lost. I am in chains. Don't touch my chains. I am separated from the world in that I have no world. I am without end in that I am nothing but an end. I cannot make you understand. I cannot make anyone understand what is happening inside me. I cannot even explain it to myself. I can't go on. I'll go on. I do not read advertisements. I would spend all of my time wanting things. I have the true feeling of myself only when I am unbearably unhappy. I never wish to be easily defined. I'd rather float over other people's minds as something strictly fluid and non-perceivable, more like a transparent, paradoxically iridescent creature rather than an actual person. I usually solve problems by letting them devour me. I write differently from what I speak. I speak differently from what I think. I think differently from the way I ought to think. And so it all proceeds into deepest darkness. Idleness is the beginning of all vice, the crown of all virtues. In man's struggle against the world, bet on the world. In the fight between you and the world, back the world. It is not necessary that you leave the house. Remain at your table and listen. Do not even listen. Only wait. Do not even wait. Be wholly still and alone. The world will present itself to you for its unmasking. It can do no other. In ecstasy, it will writhe at your feet. It's only because of their stupidity that they are able to be. Life's splendor forever lies in wait about each one of us in all its fullness, but veiled from view, deep down, invisible, far off. It is there, though, not hostile, not reluctant, not deaf. If you summon it by the right word, by its right name, it will come. Love is a drama of contradictions. Many a book is like a key to unknown chambers within the castle of one's own self. Paths are made by walking. So long as you have food in your mouth, you have solved all questions for the time being. Start with what is right rather than what is acceptable. The fear of war is worse than war itself. The meaning of life is that it stops. There are two main human sins from which all others derive: impatience and indolence. It was because of impatience that they were expelled from paradise. It is because of indolence that they do not return. There is an infinite amount of hope in the universe, but not for us. There is hope, but not for us. They say ignorance is bliss. They're wrong. When you stand before me and look at me, what do you know of the griefs that are in me, and what do I know of yours? If I were to cast myself before your feet and weep and tell of my wrongs, you would not be moved to pity. Between us is a gulf as wide as the world. Writing is deeper sleep than death. Writing is utter solitude, the descent into the cold abyss of oneself. You are free, and that is why you are lost. You can choose to be free, but it's the last decision you'll ever make. You can hold yourself back from the sufferings of the world. That is something you are free to do, and it accords with your nature. But perhaps this very holding back is the one suffering you could avoid. Youth is happy because it has the capacity to see beauty. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old.